Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of my FM21 save with Everton. We are here for not Arsenal and who was it, Man City I believe, because that game got moved a couple of weeks. So it's Arsenal and Burnley. Still two very fun games, should be fun games. But firstly, let's talk about the matches that you missed. So we've been on a pretty okay run, pretty mixed bag of results. So firstly, we beat West Ham 3-0. Lingard, Ings and Doucouré with the goals. We then lost to Bournemouth, which was a really hurtful loss. I mean, this was definitely a match that we should have picked up 3 points in. They opened the score thanks to Deulofeu, and 1 minute after, Sigurdsson equalized. They then scored again. We missed the penalty too. It should have been at least 2-2. We did play pretty well. We had a lot of chances. We had more of the chances, but we didn't finish them. So 0 points from that game. Luckily, we came straight back with a win against Aston Villa. Calvert-Lewin with the brace. After which we drew 0-0 against Chelsea, which I think is a pretty good result. And then we beat Huddersfield in the FA Cup third round thanks to Richarlison against Ben Godfrey. And as you can see, we have been drawn against Swansea, so another championship side. But this time we're playing at home. So it should be better, should be a little easier than this match. I mean, we played very well in this match too. We dominated completely, but again, we just didn't finish our chances enough. Well, we did finish them enough because we did win the game. We are through, but it should have been easier. It should have been more comfortable, definitely. But let's get into the game against Arsenal. We are into the transfer window. Nothing has happened yet in that aspect. So when something does happen, of course, I will let you guys know. But there's just nothing to say right now. But this is going to be the starting 11. Pickford, Dodo back from injury. Godfrey, Holgate, Digne, Doucouré. Oh, wait. I was using the correct side. Doucouré, Ward-Prowse, Sigurdsson, Chung, Richarlison, and Calvert-Lewin. So, using the defensive formation again, hopefully it will prove to be the right one here against Arsenal. I'm not sure where they are in the league. I know last season they were pretty good. I know right now we are in 5th, but we'll see in just a second where they are right now. We lost to Arsenal in one of the first matches of the season, 1-0. So hopefully we'll do a little bit better this time around. So let's see. We are in 5th. Arsenal are in 7th. They are 8 points below us. What? I mean, I actually hadn't checked that before. I knew that we were in 5th. Sadly, just outside of the Champions League spots. But I did not know that we were 8 points above numbers 6 and 7. I mean, we only need to finish top half. And let's see, top half should be number 10. And I couldn't see how many points they are, so I'll wait until this highlight ends. Hopefully Arsenal won't score from it. Fiorentino, I don't know who that is. Bukayo Saka on the left side crosses it in Dolberg, actually, at Arsenal. They are still in possession. Guendouzi, Willian, Bellerin, looks like they still have most of their side that they start with. But to have bought Dolberg is actually a pretty good signing for them, I think. We might actually be able to counter from this. Richarlison, can you do something with the ball? Dribbles past 1, goes past 2, gets tackled. Is it gonna be a penalty? Let's see what the VAR says. The referee does blow his whistle for it. Only 6.5 minutes in, by the way. What a lot of action already. And it is a penalty. Sigurdsson to take it. Come on, don't miss it again or you'll be taken off of penalties. Come on, Sigurdsson. Score it. And he does. We're in the lead against Arsenal. Only 7 minutes played. Only Sigurdsson's 3rd goal of the season. Should have been 4 if we would have scored a penalty against Bournemouth. But number 10 are on 26 points. We are now on 42 points. So as it stands right now, if this match ends in a win for us, we would have a 16-point gap over the spot where we need to be. And again, let's just wait a second until I can see how many games there have been played. I think it's about 16 or 7. No, that can't be. We're in January already. Should be about 19, maybe 20. But can we actually get a second here? Is it going to be another penalty? Is it going to be another penalty? Let's see. The VAR gets consulted again. Come on. And it's another penalty. Thank you, John Moss. Sigurdsson again behind the ball. Can he score a second of the game, or will Leno this time know where he will shoot it? He doesn't. Well, he goes to right corner, but Sigurdsson still puts it away. His 4th goal of the season now. Should be 5. But we're leading 2-0 against Arsenal. 12 minutes played. Absolutely insane. There have been 20 games played, so a 16-point gap after 20 games is a pretty good margin, if I say so myself. So, as you have noticed probably, we have been playing really well this entire season. I mean, we have had a couple of slip-ups, but besides those, we have been playing extremely well. So, there are some benefits that come with that. Firstly, of course, if you finish in a high position, you get more prize money. You get a higher European qualification as Doucouré beautifully takes the ball off of Arsenal. Richarlison and Leno with a good save. Besides that, your players will have a better morale, of course. Your reputation will grow, so you might be able to get some better players. But also, the board will be happier with you as a manager. And they have offered us a new contract, and of course we have accepted it. So I'm very happy to tell you guys that we have got a contract until, I believe, 2024. No, it's not going to be another penalty. This is going to be a 3rd penalty here. Chong gets taken down. But what does the VAR say this time? It is another penalty. Sigurdsson, come on, get your hat-trick, boy. Get it. He does get it. We're leading 3-0 after half an hour. Sigurdsson's 5th goal of the season. I mean, 3 of those were definitely penalties. I don't remember the other ones. One of them was definitely a field goal. But it might even be 4 penalties. Look at this. What is going on in this match? I can't believe it. I mean, I was hoping that we would get a win against Arsenal. But to be leading 3-0 at halftime and all 3 of them being penalties? What in the world? If you would have told me this before the beginning of the match, I would have laughed at you. I mean, I would have never believed to get 3 penalties in one game. Calvert-Lewin almost with the 4-0, but he heads it just over the goal. So let's get Doucouré off. Don't want him to get sent off. So who will we put on for him? That is actually a good question because we don't seem to have a defensive mid on the bench. What are we going to do? I think we're going to put in Maksimovic. I think he can play pretty well. Oh, wait. We can, of course, sub him. We can swap him with Godfrey. And Chong is going to get taken off for Iwobi. So, 2 substitutions after 54 minutes. The 2 players on yellows as Chong tries it from distance. And it wasn't a bad try either. But a good save by the goalkeeper. So, Maksimovic and Godfrey turn them around. And we should be fine. I mean, Arsenal, they could still score a goal, but I don't see them scoring 3. But if they do score here, which luckily they don't, so it doesn't matter what I was going to say. Richarlison, can we get a 4th here? Richarlison passes hold. What is Maksimovic doing all the way up there? What is going on? Another foul, and that's a yellow card for Guendouzi and a free kick that we might actually score here. Digne is going to take it, and he just hits the side netting. Another good chance for us, and look at that XG of 3.09. We have had 11 shots on target from our 15 shots. Very good, a very good performance this match. I mean, we're up into 4th right now. We might actually get some Champions League football next season, which I did not expect at all. I mean, after last season's disappointment, I would have taken Europa League Conference. I would have taken 7th place, but I mean, we're in 4th right now. Of course, we can still drop down. I'm sure we will drop down a few spots. I don't think we will finish in 4th. I think that's a little bit too optimistic. But any kind of European football, I will definitely settle for. And it looks like we are going to win this match. There are only 12 minutes left, or 12 and a bit, almost 13. I don't see Arsenal scoring 3 goals here. Bellerin, Calvert-Lewin with the defensive actions here, and Torreira with the ball over the goal. Let's get Calvert-Lewin off. He has done some amazing work, even though he hasn't scored. Let's get Danny Ings onto the pitch. Let's see what he can do. So, Chelsea have dropped below us because they are losing, and they probably have lost by now to Manchester City. So that is positive for us too. I mean, to have that 4th position at this point in the season, again, guys, it's better than I expected. I mean, I know I'm not that good at the game. I know it can't be my transfers because I haven't done that much. I mean, we have bought a couple of players, of course, but it's not like we have completely turned around the first squad. So it can't be that. I don't know what it is. I mean, I think it's just one of those things that Maksimovic, what are you doing there? Don't pick up an unnecessary yellow card there, Nicola. Come on. A free kick for Arsenal here. Reece Nelson to take it, and again, narrowly misses the goal. I don't know what it is. I think it's just one of those seasons where your players will perform amazingly in, and you just have to try to make the most of it. So that's exactly what we seem to be doing right now. I mean, we have won 3-0 against Arsenal, and it was 3 penalties. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe this. But of course, I am very happy with it. I'm not gonna complain. We're gonna go to the next match. Of course, the home match. I believe, was it a home match or was it an away match? It's a home match against Burnley. They're down in 13th. Arsenal are down in 8th right now. So we have actually dropped them another place. I'll see you guys in just a second for the Burnley game. And we have arrived at the second game of the episode. We've sold off one player. It's not really an important one, but it has brought us a little bit of money. Let's see if he is still here. He's not. So we're gonna have to go through to this screen. So Bunny Gime, I don't know him. Maybe some of you Everton fans in real life know him. He has been at the club since 2014, but he's only played 8 games for the senior team. He has moved on to Watford, and he has brought us 950k. I mean, he wasn't ever going to play for us, as in never. So to give us almost €1 million for a player that we weren't ever going to use, I'm definitely okay with that. So the starting 11 for the game against Burnley, we have been hurt with a couple of injuries. So Pickford was injured, but he came back from his injury literally the day before this match. Dodo is in, Godfrey, Holgate, Digne, Davies and Chalobah, Doucouré is injured, Allen is injured, Jong, Lingard, Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. Let's swap those two around. Sometimes when you select quick pick, the assistant doesn't really know what he's doing, does he? I mean, why would you put Richarlison as striker? I mean, he's good at striker, Calvert-Lewin is good at left wing, but they're better if you put them the other way around. It's not that hard, come on. So let's get straight into the game. Let's hope we can pick up another 3 points from this episode. I was hoping to pick up at least 3. We have already done that. I was pretty much expecting us to lose against Arsenal. So to pick up the win in that match is actually could be a major key for us at the end of the year. As you can see, we are in 4th right now. We are a couple of points below number 3, but we do have 2 games in hand on Man United and 1 game in hand on both Man City and Liverpool. We have played the same amount as Chelsea have. So if we win this, we are actually on equal points with Chelsea, and there is Richarlison's 9th goal of the season, and what an assist by Nathaniel Chalobah coming back into the squad. He hasn't played for a couple of matches. He gets back in, puts in a beautiful pass to Richarlison to open the score here. And Burnley, the first half has ended and they haven't had a single shot. We are so dominant this match, but we have only scored 1 goal. So it is still a very dangerous lead, as you guys know. So we must try to score at least once more. So we have had the youth intake preview. And, well, let me just get through the positive points. So, we had a positive point saying that there was 1 good centre-back, a couple of goalkeepers and a couple of centre midfielders. And what a goal by Godfrey. What an assist by Lucas Digne. No, don't disallow it. What a beautiful goal that was. And to disallow it, that hurts, man. Just give Godfrey his goal. Be nice, ref. Come on. Doesn't look like he's going to do it. Let's get Chong off for Iwobi. So those were the only 3 positive points. Then we had the negative points. That there weren't any good defensive mids, no good strikers, no good wingbacks. That there were not many centre backs. So we had a positive point saying that there was 1 good centre back, but I think that's going to be the only centre back in the entire youth intake. Then we had, as we're making 2 other subs, let's get some youth players on there. We have the lead. Burnley have done nothing at all this entire match. They haven't had a single shot. Let's praise the players. It's only a 1 goal lead, but let's continue. So not many wide midfielders, as Digne is going to take another free kick. Can we score this one again? And maybe not disallow. It narrowly misses the goal. The attacking mids and the wingers were both poor too. And then at the end it said, this is a very poor crop of players, unfortunately. So you know what that means? It means that we... Oh no. It means that we shouldn't expect too much from this youth intake. And of course, when I make a couple of subs because, well, they haven't had a single shot and I think we should win this. Of course, Javan Anderson, I think he's ex-Ajax actually, scores a goal in the 89th minute. Let's just say I'm not very pleased here. And Pickford could have done better, of course. Let's get a goal in injury time. Come on, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Why does that always happen? Why is this always the case? Let's look at the league table right now. We have dropped back down to 5th, Chelsea into 4th. We could still easily overtake Man United if we win both games in hand. And we could, well, Liverpool are not, we're not gonna catch Liverpool anymore. So we can get the championship out of our head, definitely. But we're still in a pretty good position. But we should have definitely won that match. It seems to me like we're winning or we're getting good results against the teams that we don't expect to. And we're getting results like this against games that should be an easy win. And I don't know why that keeps happening. Maybe we should be using that defensive tactic for every game instead of only the tougher teams. Maybe that's something that we can try in the next couple of matches. Of course, we're playing Nottingham Forest in a couple of days and then Swansea right after. So that's definitely something I can be looking at. Look at that run of 4 games. Forest, Swansea, Norwich and Sheffield. I don't think there's any 4 games that are going to be easier in a row like that. So we're going to have to pick up 9 points and the next FA Cup round, of course. This should be all secured in the bag by the time we get to next episode. Speaking of next episode, we are going to do West Brom and Liverpool. I mean, it is 8 games in between, possibly 9 if we do get to the next round of the FA Cup. But we can do these 2 games, and then the last 2 games in the final episode. So yeah, that's gonna be it. So West Brom and Liverpool for next episode. Just remember, we're now in 5th place. We need to finish at least 10th. We are 15 points ahead of that spot with 17 games to go in our case. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys for the next episode very soon. Bye bye.